people. So I already told you lot that for this project that I'm about to do, there's basically a shortfall in terms of the funds that I need to get the ball rolling with the development. And I think there's a slight shortfall as well in terms of the funds needed for completion, but I'm just gonna come out of pocket for that myself. Yeah, because using investor funds, it just creates an extra layer of security almost that I'd have to go through to show like proof of whatnot, and it's just I can't be bothered for the headache. So I'm just gonna use my own funds to create the shortfall, but we need to raise to fund like the cash flow of the development so that the bank can more or less refund the project in arrears, because that's kind of how it works with the development finance. So I've been slacking with investors, investor outreach, investor calls and whatnot. I've just been slacking with it, if I'm being completely honest. Like I became too complacent. The outreach is beginning again. This is something you should never do. Never leave it to the last minute to raise funds, because it puts you in a more, let's just say, a more tight situation or a more desperate position whereby you're gonna have to maybe give out an offer that you wouldn't necessarily give out in normal times because you're quote unquote more desperate. Obviously, me, I'm never gonna come off as desperate to whoever I'm speaking to, just because that's just how I am. But yeah, just don't be me. Don't leave it until the last minute, basically. So starting investor outreach again. Someone had reached out, and we're gonna give them a call now, see if there's something that can be done, and if what I can offer aligns with what they're looking for, then happy days. We'll try and make something happen, because realistically, I need to raise around, I think, at least 20 grand in the next however many days. I know I'm gonna do it. It's just a matter of how and who from. But yeah, so investor call. You lot just enjoy. Yeah, you lot enjoy. We'll drop him a call now. Yeah, so this is the first conversation I'm gonna have with this investor. So I'm not gonna be hell for leather on pitching. I'm more so gonna use this call to understand and get a clear idea of what the potential investor wants. Because one thing I've learned, and I've literally, to be fair, one of my mentors here told me this, but I learned it myself through trial and error. And it's like, you can go out and try to pitch and present things to people, but if you don't understand what it is that they're looking for, you can pretty much be pitching them or presenting them something that doesn't even align with whatever it is that they're looking for, right? And that would just lead to you getting rejected, and it would lead to you not wanting to pursue outreaching to more investors, etc., making more offers, because naturally as humans, we don't like rejection. Like we don't like dealing with rejection. So to kind of save yourself from that, is taking the time to understand and get a clear picture of what the investor wants, why they want to invest, what they're looking for exactly, getting an idea of their situation, their job, family situation, if they've invested before, things like that. That way you can perfectly position your offer to cater to their needs. And it's just creating a win-win scenario. Do you know what I mean? But a few times I didn't do that. I skipped past that process, went to the offer, thought that people were closed, sent them a contract and whatnot, then they just went silent. And no one is closed until they send that bread. Trust me. They can tell you, oh, yeah, cool, yeah, we'll go ahead. But until they send that bread, no one's truly closed. Believe me, I've learned the hard way. So, yeah, enough talking anyway. Let's just get to this. I find it hard to let you go. Yeah, I think like at least for the next year, my plan was basically graduate, get like a base in the Midlands in terms of houses around here, because the capital barrier to entry up here is lower than obviously in London. So it'll be easier for me to kind of get my foot in the game and start doing things in property here, then come back down south and start doing it in and around London as well.
Yes, my bro.
Hey.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, I'm cool. Oh, you got a cat?
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's sick. How you been?
What? Oh, you got the fucking vlog.
Bro, I had to, bro.
Yeah.
You guys even looking at my bag. YouTube is another long one. YouTube is so long as well. Oh my days.
I did 2 videos and I stopped. So that's got what? 8, 9, 10. Right, you say it really weird.
I didn't know the cards were
10.
between 16.
No, so you got to choose 3. So we've removed those out of the equation. So we've got 8.
What are you telling me?
King.
What
was
I was
other
on the
one
train
after?
earlier, you know.
Queen.
Yeah.
So which one do you want? Choose one.
Yeah, wait, hold on. I'm filming something.
So you've got
Keep
King
back
of
in like
Spades,
30
yeah?
seconds.
1 between 1 and 52. What number do you want?
Yeah,
So you want the 49th card to be the King of Spades.
Taking the piss.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
100%?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you one more chance.
I was
That's fine. 1, 2. It's going to take a while. 3.
Take on the backside.
4. So you sure you want to change it after?
Apple, no, let me keep it as that. Let's see.
100%?
The 12th.
12. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
What's it?
King is
Wait, what?
How's he done that?
Proactive. I swear, yeah. The fee that you pay for your solicitors, the bulk of it should be because they're proactive and they're on the ball, not because they're smart or anything. Just proactivity in solicitors is too important, man. And what I've learned is the more you pay, the more available they should be for you. It doesn't make sense paying however many thousand for solicitors that are quote unquote good, but you can barely ever get through to them. Yeah, I'm just gonna send an email. Get it picked up on, but this is it's annoying. It's annoying still, but we move. Training, literally about 2 minutes away now. That should take my mind off of things. Investor pipeline being built. So what I'm doing, I'm splitting it into 3 different categories. Ready to go, green. Have funds ready sometime soon, yellow. And then have funds but they're just not ready or not interested right now, red. We need to, I don't know if I want to say it on this video because then once I say it I have to commit. I was gonna say I'm gonna commit to mastering raising funds and becoming like a sales expert. I kind of need to with what I'm doing. Like I'm realizing that property, if you want to play it at the level I do and I'm going to in the future, you have to become a insane salesman, like very, very competent with raising funds, because that's literally how all businesses grow, exponentially anyway. If you only ever use your own funds, then you're kind of capped. And if you think about it, even governments use leverage. Every business, whatever, when you're talking about growing seriously, you have to leverage. You have to. And that's something I've noticed. I've been shying away from it. And I went through it with my mentor, my coach this morning. And I was kind of just showing him like, yeah, bro, I can't lie, I've been avoiding this still. And I was showing him why. And then, yeah, we were just like, all right, cool, let's kind of, what am I trying to say? Let's just face on. Let's deal with it face on. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Sometimes my brain is just frazzled. But yeah, so we're making it. a thing, right? It's kind of like making a weakness a strong suit or a strong point. It might look like I'm crazy good at raising funds and whatnot, and like, I'm decent because the content obviously I put out there is very authentic, organic, and whatnot, and that attracts people in itself. But when it comes to the level that I should be playing at and the level that I've been playing at when it comes to raising funds, there's too much of a mismatch and a misalignment. I haven't taken advantage of a lot of the opportunities that have been presented to me as a result of just not taking enough action, pretty much, especially around raising funds. So I'm aware of it, and yeah, we're just tackling it head on, pretty much, really. So that's what we're doing. I've been forced to anyway because I need to. If I want to do these projects, I need to raise more funds. That's the bottom line. That's it. So touching base with investors I've spoken to in the past, and then going through that process to put them on the relevant part of the list, right? Of this list, of the pipeline, I should say, that I'm building. And once this pipeline has been built, it's not the end, it's just the beginning, because then obviously comes the nurturing, just the constant growth of the pipeline. That way, I will always be able to raise funds. When I say always, I mean always. And that's the point that I'm trying to get to. That regardless of whatever opportunity comes my way, if it's a banger of a deal, I'll be able to say with absolute confidence, bro, I'll take this deal, I'll get the funds, because I know Bob, Jim, Kerry, this, that are there, ready to go, type of thing. So that's what we're building towards anyway. The first step is just touching base with all of the investors I have now, finding out where they're at, and just reigniting the rapport. Because one thing I've learned about raising funds or just dealing with investors in general is that you're dealing with people. It's just a relationship thing. It's literally a relationship thing. People invest in people. So I need to make a conscious effort, is what I'm trying to say. I need to make a conscious effort when it comes to raising funds, and not just reaching out when I need to flipping raise funds, bruv. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. That's what I'm doing. That's where my head is at, and that is going to be a big part of what I'm doing moving forward as well. And this is just one of the things that I need to master. It's one of the things I need to master. Yeah, so it'll be interesting. It'll be very interesting to see how I do. I consider myself a student in this. I should have even recorded my my coaching call earlier. It was powerful. Like, one of the things he had said to me was, he feels like part of the issue is because I'm so like out there and prominent with my content and stuff. It's kind of like I've put myself in the position of already being a master or like a teacher almost, right? When I'm very much still a student myself. So it's like unnecessary pressure I'm putting on myself, if that makes sense. Like, I'm still very much learning. I'm still early on in my journey. Like, granted, I've made things happen, I've done some things, but I'm, in comparison to what I'm trying to do and where I'm trying to go, it's like I'm still away. I'm still a way away. And this is one of those steps that I have to climb in order to get to where I need to get to. So yeah, rant done, brain dump finito. It's time for me to call these investors.
Nathan. You said you want love and attention, sweet one up.